you want to know is what regulates this process, because that'll tell you whether your fat cells are getting fatter, and if your fat cells are getting fatter, you're getting fatter. And it's kind of simple, actually. It was known by now. Remember, the Germans vanished. This German hypothesis vanishes in 1940. At that time, they didn't have the tools necessary to figure out what regulates fat tissue. That was 1956. 3 groups of research discovered a mechanism to measure the fatty acid level in the blood. And in 1959, Rosalind Yallow and Solomon Burson discovered what's called the radioimmunoassay to measure hormones in the bloodstream. Yallow later got the Nobel Prize for this work. Burson had passed away. And as they pointed out, by 1965, insulin is a principal regulator of fat metabolism.
Boom. Insulin is the principal manipulator of fat metabolism. Duh.
Hormone insulin, this is a diagram from 2010 just to show that this hasn't gone away. But the hormone insulin is the hormone that puts fat in fat tissue. And
insulin is the hormone that puts fat into fat tissue, making your fat cells larger.
See, here's, white fat tissue, and here's insulin putting fat in, and here's insulin suppressing the mobilization of fat. And these other hormones play a little bit of role getting fat out of fat tissue.
And here's insulin suppressing, that is, inhibiting your body's ability to burn up excess or stored fatty acid tissues.
But it's the hormone insulin fundamentally that puts fat in. And as Yallow and Burson said back in '65, release of fatty acids from fat cells requires only the negative stimulus of insulin deficiency.
Boom. B-O-O-M.